Hey y'all, it's Ricky T. I'm hanging out on the balcony here at the Taylor Plantation in absolutely beautiful Beech Grove, Indiana. Today, what is today's damn date? March the 8th, and it's hitting 60 degrees. Beautiful. Just been doing some work around the house, do a little relaxing. You know, you can get some stuff done and you can do a little relaxing, and that's beautiful. You can accomplish some stuff and still have some relaxation going on. I've got some steaks that I've got all marinated and got some rub on them, keeping it simple, just some salt, pepper, garlic on them. Going to fire the grill up later, and the family's going to have a nice meal. It's a great day to be an American, a great day to love Jesus, baby. Just a great day. So I'm just going to come to you real quick. I got this cigar. I'm about halfway through it. It's from the Drew Estate line. I got this in a Drew Estate sampler. I do like to buy the samplers every now and then. It gives me the opportunity to try cigars that I've never tried. And like in the sampler, there were 7 different cigars, 2 of each. And there were a couple that I didn't care for, a couple that were pretty good but not great, and there were 2 that I really liked. And this is one of the 2 I really liked. This one, hold on. Got to get me up. This one is called the MUWAT Kentucky Fire Cure. I'm going to show you right there. You can see the wrapper. It's just a very simple wrapper. You know, I'm just a simple man. I like a simple wrapper. So it's something really unique about the cigar. First of all, the one thing I like about it, Kentucky Fire Cured. There's 2 things going on in that name. Kentucky. The wrapper is Kentucky tobacco, which is true to my heart. My grandparents are from Kentucky. I got Kentucky blood just running through my veins. As a matter of fact, the tobacco that this was wrapped with was grown in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. That's only about 50 miles from Scottsville, Kentucky, where the Taylor family tobacco farm was. So that's close enough. There might have been some cross-pollination going on with this tobacco and some Taylor tobacco, you know. So I might be smoking my own family tobacco. You never know. Hopkinsville, Kentucky, just 50 miles away from Scottsville. The Taylor family, none of my kin is there anymore. There's some Taylors down there. I asked my dad about it. There's still some Taylors down there, but not my, like cousins, uncles, that kind of stuff. Not like direct line from me. My grandfather has passed a long time ago. My dad lives a mile away. So, but Kentucky, you know, special to me, close to where my kin comes from. Then you got the term fire cured. Let me tell you a little bit what fire cured is. Very unique in the cigar industry to have a cigar that's fire cured. I'll explain it to you after I get me another little toke off of this. So, normally what happens is after they pick the tobacco, and we'll put this down for a moment, which by the way, since it is a nice day and we're rolling into spring and then summer will be coming next, you know, in the winter you drink a lot of whiskeys, and I still drink whiskeys all year round, but once you get into the nicer weather and it's starting to get warm out, HTTR, hail to the Redskins, baby. It's time to get the Captain Morgan out. Captain and Coke Zero. I put like 6 Coke Zeros in the fridge because I know it's rum season coming up. I'm going to keep drinking my different whiskeys, but you're going to see less whiskey, more rum. All right, in the winter, it's more whiskey, less rum. In the spring and summer, it's more rum, less whiskey, but you mix it up. You know, variety is what makes life so fun. So, anyway, that's a diversion. Back to what we were talking about. So normally, what happens is they grow the tobacco, and then they take like 6, 7, 8 leaves, band it, do a bunch of those bands, hang it up in a barn. They want to make sure the barn has some air ventilation, so air is moving back and forth, and the tobacco ages, and that's called air-cured tobacco, because it's just in a barn hanging where there's open air. If it's all closed up and there's no air, it's going to screw up the tobacco. It's going to be no good. You got to have some air flowing for the tobacco to age properly. Okay, that's probably 99% of all tobacco used for any kind of smoking. Okay, but then rarely in Drew Estate, who makes this cigar, and Drew Estate is known for doing some different stuff, a little outside of the box. They do a lot of the flavor infused. I really don't care for the flavor infused because to me that's putting some artificial flavoring into your cigar, and that's where you start to get into a little trouble with, you know, chemicals and shit. So I just like natural, just natural tobacco. Do a good blend. All the different blends give you different flavor profiles. That's what I really enjoy. So that's what air curing, 99%. But Drew Estate came up with this great idea of fire cured. What is fire cured? Fire cured is the exact same thing as air cured, except for one thing different. They take the tobacco, they take the 7 or 8 tobacco big leaves, and they hang them all. They got a bunch of them, hundreds of leaves up there, and they're air curing. But then what they do is they get a big pile of wood, like hickory wood, especially other kinds of woods. They light it on fire, and then the smoke from the wood, you know, it's going to rise up. It's kind of like when you're smoking meat. You know, you put the hickory wood, you put the mesquite wood, you put the apple wood, you put the cherry wood, whatever kind of wood, to give it different flavors. They take a big pile of wood, normally hickory wood, light it on fire, and boom, it goes up, and that smokiness from the wood goes into the tobacco. Okay? And so if you were to take one of these before you light it and you smell it, you're like, wow, that smells like a campfire. And that's what it is. This tobacco is just basically the same thing as if you're smoking meat. This has a very smoked wood flavor to it. Very unique flavor. You're not going to find that flavoring, that flavor profile in any cigar that's air cured. Beyond the smokiness, I am getting just some regular like oak woodiness to it, a little bit of just earthiness, but that smokiness, that smoked wood, kind of like you're at a bonfire, kind of like you're in your backyard having a barbecue. That's what this cigar is all about. I'm smoking it down. Because of that, there's, you know, a lot of cigars that are more complex, you know, as you smoke down the cigar, the flavor profile may change a little bit. Nope, not here. This is truly, it's not complex at all. It's simple. Just like I'm a simple man, this is a simple cigar. It tastes great, very unique. I like to have a few of these in my humidor so that when I want to mix it up, have something a little different that I don't normally have, this is a great one to go to. That's why I like to have 6, 7, 8 different varieties of cigars in my humidor. You just switch it up. You can pair it up with different drinks, whether it's rum and coke, whether it's a whiskey, a scotch, an Irish whiskey, whatever. Sometimes if it's a very simple cigar, or if it's a light cigar, maybe you just want a cup of coffee. If it's fall, early winter, and you just got a light cigar, get yourself a cup of coffee. And you have these different pairings of what you're drinking and what you're smoking, and it's beautiful. But with this one, you know, I could do, what really would be good, I was just in the mood for rum and coke because today it's 60 degrees today, and we're getting into the middle of March. I'm thinking about spring, I'm thinking about summer, and I'm thinking about we're rolling into rum season. I'm pretty excited about it, so that's why I got the rum and coke. But this would be good with just a regular, everyday bourbon. You know, you're talking Buffalo Trace, you're talking Bullet, if you like the Elijah Craig, whatever your everyday bourbon is. I could think of more if I wanted to. Just a good everyday bourbon, middle of the road bourbon, would be great with this. Again, I'm just drinking the Captain Morgan because I'm just feeling the nice weather coming on. But this is a very nice cigar. When you're looking to just have something different. It tastes good. It's above mild. It's probably the lower end of medium in both strength and flavor profile. It's probably meat in the middle to high medium, which is great because you're getting a lot of flavor, a lot of smoky, delicious, Reminds you of grilling out, reminds you of all those good times with family, having barbecues, great flavor. But strength-wise, it's on the lower end of medium. Not a strong cigar at all. Even if you only smoke occasionally, you can handle this. Not strong at all, but very flavorful and good. It's great any time of year, you know. So I'm going to finish this up and enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy my Captain Morgan, and I'm going to enjoy this beautiful weather. I still got some more work to do. Ellen and I were just talking. Ellen is like the Energizer Bunny. When she decides to do some work, she goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, doesn't stop until she's done. I'm different. I do a little work, I relax for a little while. Then I go back and I do a little more work. Then I relax a little more. That's my thing. A little of this, a little of that, go back and forth. So I've got some stuff done today. I got some more stuff to do a little bit later. Then I'll light the grill. We'll have a nice dinner. Just a great day. So I just wanted to give you guys just a real quick video. I've bloviated long enough. It's going longer than I really think it should have went, but you get the picture. Good cigar. It's not an everyday cigar. It's just a diversion cigar. Just every now and then have one of these to mix it up. All right, that's all I got for you. I've actually got a couple political videos I want to do here real soon. I'll be back at it. You'll see a couple more videos coming up soon. Work has been busy, so during the week I have not had a lot of time. I'm going to try to make some time to get a couple more videos out. But until next time, y'all know I love you. I really do. I love everybody. And as always, until next time, God bless America.